Well, everyone, it's just me at the moment, as always. Yeah, Kubo is not here because he is a training, so yeah, he is unavailable at the time to do this stream. So, well, let's say there were a little bit of sort of heated arguments on Discord. Yeah, I won't not go into much detail since I don't even know myself what just happened. Yeah, so I don't know if anyone else want to join in. So, as if people can read titles is about cryptids. Well, that depends if anyone else showing up here. That's just yeah. I was supposed to be doing the streams earlier, but uh, the only thing I was preventing at that was that my dad went were take a nap and he was having a serious headache, so I didn't want to be disturbing that, so making it even worse. So then Kuvo, when he did before I even started this, mentioned he is going to train. So yeah, and so far it's only these three guys here. So I don't know even know if I'm going to do the stream or not. I mean, the game shows is just three people. Not fun. No fun at all. Sup, dude? Great. Well, something happened there. I don't know what happened. Yeah, so I really don't know what to do, honestly. Like I told Game Guy on Discord after that argument, I was like, I'm done. This will be the last streams ever. I was like, I was that pissed. So like, nope, I didn't want to do this stream at all. This is final one ever. Want to do this, but just what happens.
Alright, now we should be getting somewhere.
Yeah, I don't know. I was gonna do this stream, game show stream at all.
Wait. What? Oh, wait. Swedish, say something.
What?
Oh, there we go. I couldn't hear you for a second. Now I can. Of course, today my technology decides it doesn't want to work. Well, hi. In case you can't tell, I'm kind of on edge right now. It's been a long day.
Long day? You tell me about it.
So I got Roy and I got Dylan. What up? Yes, hello there. I'm not sure where everybody else is, though. I sent invitations to everyone that wasn't on the whatever. So
Yeah, don't count it on it though.
hmm.
I don't think it's gonna be any game show anyway, since there aren't much people here. There's
Cody
not much.
Cody says he's on his way.
Wait, which one?
Darkhawk.
Ah, I don't know.
Sent one to Amelie. Sent one to Malachite. Sent one to Aura.
Don't count on Code Malachite though.
Yeah,
He's
I know,
probably
but
he's probably having this family game night, so I don't.
yeah, I
So
sent one to him
um,
anyway. But maybe he will. Maybe he won't.
yeah, I don't know.
Right, D20. I'll keep you on standby. Standby. It's a dice. You can't stand. Thanks, Captain Obvious. Right. Well. So, what are we going to talk about then?
Mm.
Beats me. Oh no, I'm still mad at Dashy, so. Wait, I'm losing track here. Let's see here. Which game show is this one again? It's the 10th. No, I mean, what is the topic? I told you the topic before. Were you not listening? Not really. Thanks, Roy. It's Cryptids. Oh. Oh, yeah, those. Does the bunny man count as a cryptid? I wish.
Yeah, I don't even know what else to do though. I mean, if no one else doesn't show up, I just probably end the stream right away and delete it.
Oh,
I don't even feel for to do the stream anyways.
well, at least you got us.
Yeah.
Yes, he's got Jim Jock, he's got Book Brain, and he's got Slightly Upset Guy, the most wonderful of people. Just call me Jim Jock. Yep. Oh my god, why? I don't know. Dylan, you're not gonna comment on what I called you? No, because it's a bit true. Anyway, Darkhawk should be on his way soon, so maybe. Perhaps.
Yeah, I don't even know.
It's been a day. Speaking of day, there's only, let's say 17th. 1, 2, 3, 8 days until Christmas. Well, for us anyway. Yes, well, it has been a while since I've done Christmas here. I'm more shocked you stayed this long. Hmm.
So you guys been up to though?
Well, I got back from the library a few hours back. I didn't go out today. It was raining pretty bad out, so
Still?
yeah, rain likes to stick around the state.
Hmm.
If that makes sense.
Yeah, here it's just about zero, so just assuming it might melt away before Christmas, which is a bummer.
What's the temperature out for here? One sec. Do-do-do-do-do. What's the temperature here? It said 38, but I have a feeling it's not 38. Is it 38? No, it's 38. Cool. It's 38 here. Yeah, but there is snow outside. Oh yeah, look at that. It's just like the mention. There's just this giant patch of like there's a roof. There's like a roof outside my window, and there's just this giant patch of no snow, but there's snow surrounding it. It's really weird. Welcome to snow in New Hampshire.
Well, since no one else, it doesn't even show up. Well, how about that you guys where you just play yourself?
A 1 against 1 against 1. But I don't have extra. Usually, how this works is I usually have like extra D20s for you and Dylan. But well, you and Roy. But like, we only have the one, so we're gonna have to use it. We're gonna have to share it. I don't want to
Seriously?
share it. We're gonna have
You
to
only
share
have
it
to
anyway
react
because
to
we
that.
only have the one.
Hmm.
We could use a computer as a D20. My computer is not a D20. It's a D16, but that's besides the point. D16 what? I don't know. I'm just being extra random today. Right, we got the dice. I guess if we're gonna do this thing, we might as well do it. So like, alright, so how's this gonna work? I could be Team B. Wait, what do you mean we need more people? No. You'll just be Team Roy. I'm a one-man band, and that's all I need. Dylan, you're gonna be. So who wants to be Team A? Because if we're gonna have as more people show up, we might be able to do teams. So we could use the D20. Right. All right. All rolls. 19 to 20 don't count. All right. So what is it gonna be like? High, mediocre, and low. Mediocre. Yeah, mediocre. Wouldn't mediocre be the low though? Wait, you right there, Swedish?
What?
Yeah, right there.
Yeah.
Right. This is for Team A. Ugh.
Huh. Malaka is here.
Evening.
Oh well, looks like we don't need the D20. Malachi!
Oh, game guy. Hi.
Lovers.
Yes, don't forget about me.
As am I.
Well, the show must go on. We still have to share this D20, though. That works. Alright, so who wants to be on a team with Malachite? Why don't you be with Malachite? I was with Malachite before, so. Alright, that's fair. Dylan, you want to be with him? Well, how about you be with him? Yay! I get psychology. I get Dylan. But I like being with Kyle. I'm never with him, so we can solve this with the D20. Oh, you're going to let luck decide who's on who. I mean, yeah, sure. Alright. Roy, call it high or low? I'm gonna go high, I guess. Well, I suppose I'll go with low. Alright. Landed on a 2. Dude, your luck sucks. My luck does suck. Thank you for noticing. Right. So, Dylan, you get to choose whose team you get to be on. Right. I'll be with you because I'm never with you. I guess that means I'm with Malachite. Congratulations, Malachite. You have successfully tamed a Roy. That looks a little odd right now, though. Yeah, give me a second. I can fix it. You're not echoing. Oh, that's I'm echoing, and I don't even realize it. Echo, 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 echo. I don't think that's what I meant.
Great.
Right.
I don't even hear any echo from him whatsoever.
Neither do I. Maybe it's just on your end, Malachite.
Unless he speaks, then there's an echo.
Looks like he's about to rejoin to see if he can fix the problem.
Excuse me.
Right. So Roy, you're gonna be with Malachite, and I guess I'm gonna be with Dylan. I swear to bloody hell, if we have to use that dice, I'm gonna be very upset. I am a man of science, not a man of luck.
What? Well, Malachi left.
Yeah, he left. He probably left to see if he can fix the echoing.
Probably.
Yeah, he probably won't be long.
Well, that would explain it.
What?
I had to go to YouTube to hit the link for this stream because I couldn't get off of Discord. I usually copy and paste it from when it's shared me through Discord, but this time it was having an issue of some sort, so I had to go to YouTube to find the stream. And I came in, I forgot to shut out YouTube.
Huh,
I forgot to close the YouTube page. That's why I was hearing echoes.
That makes sense. I mean, are you guys even ready though?
Yeah, we're ready.
I'm ready.
Oh boy. Well, there is a lot of Bigfoot questions that I can't say much for.
And
Hmm. Well, it's very on brand for Malachite. Not even nice. Oh wow, that's how bad it is, huh?
Hmm. Well, who go first?
Well, that's high
are
or
we
low
doing
again?
2020 again for high and low?
Oh my god.
Okay,
Right.
if, if me and Roy had to go first, I say high.
All right. I guess that means we're going low. So it got a 9. So it looks like me and Dylan are going first. Very close to the tie though. 11 would have been the number that subtracted the 2. So right, we'll go first, and then you and Roy will go after Malachi.
Uh, Hayden Ackles asking what was going on. We were about to start in another of those game show streams, and basically anyone can join in game shows.
Yes.
You haven't even started yet, so
My teammate muted.
yep, pretty much.
Maybe you do have some sort of curse where all your teammates are bad. Honestly, after being, denied by COVID twice,
Yeah.
I'm honestly starting to believe it.
uh, well, how this different?
The Canadian Forest Man.
He kept on
Yeah.
leaving my side, so that might be why.
Well, he were actually in backstage, but I kicked him out.
Wait, Discord
Yeah,
kicked him out?
yeah. No, I kicked him out since I mean he was going to be wouldn't probably even show up otherwise. Since yeah, Hayden, you can actually play in the backstage in the chat there, but question is, since the others are playing it as teams, oh boy.
Um. All right.
Well,
How about this? Because technically the other teams aren't allowed to, help the other teams and whatever. He could be like, I don't know. Um. Did we have this situation before? What do you mean? I remember him
I know.
being in one of these streams before, and then we made him in case we need help from him, make him like the phone a friend.
Yeah, but he did leave at some point there, but even when we were finished. Yeah, but he can if he wants to play a plays on himself. That's fine by me, though. I mean, I don't mind if it is hey they want to play it by himself. I don't mind.
Yes, well, would it be counted? Well, if he got the question right, would it be counted as a point?
Mm-hmm. It
I know
would.
what to call the team, so don't worry about it. All right.
He is okay. He is actually. He says that well, I'm fine that he will be a phone a friend, but I'm not gonna be in the stream chat. So yeah, that works for him though. Um, yeah, you also put a heads up though, Hayden. Hayden, it is a there is a possibility that you may not even know much of the answers of this question since um I had to found these questions about cryptids from different sources, from my website, from TV shows. So, but you can always give your best guess or do a bit chance on this. So, well, are you? So, who was going first?
I
Yeah,
believe
and
that's me,
Dylan
Dylan.
are.
Okay. Apparently we have this person show up.
Okay.
Probably. I've already had this person show up.
And now Kofu's echoing.
Probably. I've already had this person show up. And now Kofu's echoing.
Oh, God.
Yeah, Kofu, why are you echoing so
Kofu,
badly?
really?
Kofu's echoing.
Oh, God.
Yeah, Kofu, why are you echoing so badly?
Oh, I see why.
Mute him.
What is
Now
this? What is the link I put in Discord? Like some sort of I don't know.
Sorry, I apparently the stream was playing on YouTube while I was because I tried going there to come here earlier, but yeah.
That happened to me earlier.
Well, so who's gonna play
Yeah,
with
but
him now?
Was
Not
the
it.
playing?
Not it.
I've had enough. I'm with Malachite anyway, so.
In the chat, there was a team. Oh, please come in here. it's me,
Okay, how
Roy.
about this? Kovo.
Can't play him
Dylan,
by himself.
Dylan, I'm sorry. Get over there. You're gonna be an extra player. Oh, really? Didn't this happen before? It did. Alright, how about this? Since this happened last time, and since you sat out last time, I'll be the one that sits out. I'll take care of the points. Dylan, you can be with Kovo. But then you won't be able to play. I'm fine with that. It's for the good of the plenty. And besides, I've always wanted to be a photo friend. I'll take care of the dice too, so I'll be the dice roller. Alright, that works.
So who's gonna be in the team now, though? Since Kuba could show up.
Yes, well, since Kyle is apparently is going to take one for the team, I suppose I'll be with Kovu.
Huh? Cody Lane is
All
there
right.
with the dragon. Okay.
Alright,
So-
apparently I don't need to sit this one out. That could be 3 against 3.
Um.
I
Yeah. Another MLOP game show stream. Hard to say since this is only the winning team that's gonna pick the next questions, the next topic. I could decide that also, but since the winning team will be picking that instead, so okay. So who's going first? I am so confused right now.
Well, I think, well, since me and Malachite are, I don't know, I guess me and Malachite can go first. I don't know.
All right. Okay, here. The first question is: there is a shark cryptid known as a black demon that lives near what? A. Cuba. B. Bahamas. C. Mexico. D. Puerto Rico.
The Black Shadow, or
No, black demon.
Black Demon, sorry. I don't know why I heard Shadow. I'm deaf, apparently. Black Demon. Bahamas. I mean, that sounds about right.
Well, okay, I can say this. That the name, the black demon, is translated from Spanish. But
Spanish.
yeah, it is a Spanish word, but this has been translated as it means black demon. But also missing that Cuba, Puerto Rico, Mexico are speaking Spanish, and I do sure that they are speaking Spanish in Bahamas. So that's at least a clue, but that's all you can get.
Say the answers again.
Cuba, Bahamas, Mexico, or Puerto Rico.
All right, so it's Spanish. Well, I know it's not. I know it's not Mexico. I mean, if I had to take a guess, I'd probably say the Bahamas.
You say Bahamas?
Yeah, I'm going with whatever the Bahamas was. Yeah, that one.
What about you say, though? Cinnamon. Cinnamon. Yep. Wait, we can hear him. So you said B,
Yeah.
final.
Mm-hmm.
Wrong. It's actually C, Mexico. And its actual name is actually El Camino Negro.
Huh.
Yeah.
Interesting.
And if there's any people that says I use that word negro, well, it's not meaning a reference to anything. It's because
I
it is
would.
actually it's part of the name. So I'm not saying it's being as judgmental.
What the? Hey,
Well,
my teammate left.
he might have some connection problem. He said something that I. Well, since it is Dylan and Kubo next, the
Um. Well, my teammate is currently muted at the moment,
Kubo.
but I guess I'll be the replacement Kovo and Malachite.
Well, Malachi, well, he is actually here. It says just devices not connected. What? Here we go.
Terrible. Look at this shit. Oh,
Here we go.
there's my teammate's back. I'll be the backup Kovo, Dylan.
Wait, boy.
I'll help you out until he gets back. All right.
The black demon has been reported to be big. How big is it? A, 10 feet. B, 15 feet. C, 20 feet. Or D, 60 feet.
It's me and
This is
it's well, Dylan. It's Dylan and Kovo, but since Kovo's muted, I'll just be the replacement Kovo for now. And I go with 60. Well, yes, you can go for largest. I suppose I'll go with smallest. Say the answers again.
10 feet, 15 feet, 20 feet, 60 feet.
I'm going with D.
You go D?
I should go with. No, I said D.
Yeah, that I asked.
Yeah, I said D. I believe
Oh,
I'll go with it.
Okay.
I had terrible luck with these teammates, dude.
No, okay, first of all, he didn't leave on purpose. There might be his mic
I know,
problem.
that's the worst part. Dylan, what do you think? I'm going to go with A.
You said A?
Yes.
Wrong. Actually, D. 60 feet long.
Sweet, we get it. Well, you and Kovo get a point. So I'm going to say you guys can be team. Team.
Team Lion.
Team. Oh, I got it.
Team Book.
I forgot to give you the point. Sorry.
Team Bad Books.
Really? Bad books. Well, Kovo's a bad boy and you're a bookworm, so bad books. Right.
Okay.
It's a little odd.
Well, since Malachite hasn't returned yet, so Roy, you're on your own.
Here, I'll be a sleeper agent. Hi, Roy.
Oh.
Okay.
In the Piget Lake, Idaho, there is a home to a lake monster known by the name Charlie, not C, but actually S. So Charlie or Charlie, it's called Charlie, but how big is it? A, 20 feet. B, 35 feet. C, 40 feet. D, 18 feet.
I guess I'll go with C. Final.
Yeah. This is how this creature is spelled by the name. It's not a C, it's an S. which is kind of weird. So, what do you have to say? Answer.
I'm gonna go with C.
C.
Yep.
What about you, though, game guy?
This is what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna keep going back and forth. I think the smallest was D, so I guess I'll go with D.
D.
Yeah, D.
D, and you said
C. I said C.
C and D. And wrong, actually B. 35 feet.
Ah, damn.
Yep. Well, Dylan, you're next.
Hi, Dylan. This is absolutely absurd. Is this even allowed? Is Kyle even allowed to do this? I'm a
Unfortunately,
sleeper.
he is.
I'll be fine. I'm a
Um,
sleeper teammate. I sleep with
okay.
Roy. That sounded wrong.
How many sightings of Bigfoot has been reported in New Hampshire? A 22, B 17, C 30, or D 50?
Well, I feel like we would have heard more about it, considering that's where we live. But yeah, so I'm gonna actually say, I'll say 20, if 20 is even an option.
22.
Yeah, yes, 22. Oh, your teammate's back, so back to Roy I go.
The question was, how many sightings of Bigfoot has been reported in the New Hampshire state? You said 22. What do you say, though? Game guy.
Well, Dylan's teammate is finally returned. Kova's back.
Oh, Google, what do you say?
Can you repeat the answers?
Okay, first the question is, how many sightings of Bigfoot has been reported in New Hampshire? 22, 17, 30, or 50?
I'm gonna say 50.
50? 50, and so that means D and A. Wrong, actually B. 17. Okay. Roy, when were the lake monsters Charlie first spotted? A. 1840, B. 1930, C. 1920, or D. 1910?
Well, since you're now part of my group now, Kyle. At least until Kova leaves again. What do you think? I think we're gonna need some extra help. Now, forget the dice. Let's ask the guy in the comments. Yeah, I guess we can be the first to show that off. So,
And
all right, let's see if we can get this
yeah,
working.
and he can actually been asked multiple times, not just one time.
Oh, sweet. So, Mr. Hated Ackles, if that's how you pronounce your name, it probably isn't. What do you think the answer is? A, B, C, or D? If Swedish could read the answers.
1840, 1930, 1920, or 1910? When was the lake monster Charlie first spotted? Yeah. If I said this, Canada though has the question is, when were the lake monster Charlie first spotted? A 1840, B 1930, C 1920, D 1910? Well, it's obvious it's in 1900s. That's helpful. Well, to be fair, that is just, I wasn't even aware of this creature, to be honest. He says C 1920. Well,
I guess then I'll I'll say it for him. I guess I'll go with what he says and go with C. Give me
Final.
the dice. I'm gonna roll. I'm gonna answer there. Give me 1 second. And I gotta see what the dice says it is. If it says C, I'm gonna laugh. Ah!
He's number one.
No way! What was C? Guess I go with C. Cool. That's
C?
awesome.
Final.
Yeah.
For once, asking a friend, ding ding ding, correct, was actually 1920.
Nice.
Yep. So he was actually right on that one. Okay, Coop and Dylan, your first hard question this time.
Okay,
Mhm.
shoot it.
In Central Asia, there is a Bigfoot creature which is called almas. When was it first spotted? A. 1800s, B. 1500s, C. 1400s, or D. 1900s?
I'm gonna go with, I believe, A.
1800s?
Yes.
Google, what do you say?
Look what I put in the private chat.
Same answer.
Team Game Guy, Team always being done by Kubo. That is a good one.
Really? What else was I going to call it? Fine, I'll change it back to Gamer Brothers in the next question.
You
Alright.
said both say A.
Yup.
I suppose.
Wrong, is actually C. 1400s.
Dogs it.
Oh,
Yep.
oh shit, really?
Okay. For Roy and yeah, for Roy's question, this is also a hard question for some reason. I never thought through this clearly. Anyways, which one of the 50 states has the most sightings of Bigfoot? A. Washington, B. Montana, C. Texas, or D. Florida?
I don't know. I guess I'll go with Florida. Can you say the answers again?
Is the Washington, Montana, Texas, or Florida?
All right, I guess I'll go with Montana.
He goes with C, and you go with B. D and B. Wrong. It's actually A. Washington.
Yeah, look at that.
Where is Cody Dragon is from actually?
Look at that.
Okay, for Dylan and Kubo. In China, there is a Bigfoot creature known as a Jeren. Jeren. How tall is it? A. 3 to 5 feet. B. 9 to 10 feet. C. 6 to 8 feet. Or D. 5 to 7 feet.
Well, highest hasn't been the right answer this time, so I'm just gonna. I hate doing this. Can I have the dice? You're gonna use it? Yes. It's one of those questions. Use it with care. I will use it with care. I got a 2. It's good to see bad luck runs in the family. Right. I suppose I'll go with A then.
Wait, which was the question? You said A?
Yeah.
Kubo? What do you say?
I'm gonna say B.
B? A and B? Wrong's actually C. It's only from between 6 and 8 feet tall.
Ah. A B!
And here, this is how it's the creature spelled. That is a Bigfoot. How about the name it is actually spelled? But I
No.
could be pronouncing it wrong though. Okay, Roy, you're next. When were Garen first spotted in China? A. 1920, B. 1940, C. 1950, D. 1960.
I don't know, 1960.
D.
You gotta remember I'm on his team too now because Malachite's not here. So
Yeah. I believe that Malachi had some problems with his mic or something. It might be that.
all right, let's see what the dice says.
Even though I don't know why it is that.
It says B,
He said,
so I guess I'm
he
gonna go
said,
with B.
he said, OMG, why is it everything I go with C? I'm right. Well, you never know. Somebody will just be A or D.
I guess. Well, I'll go with his logic and go with C.
C.
Yeah.
Well, you said C and D. Wrong. It's actually B. 1940.
God damn it! I went with his logic. The dice actually got it right, but I went with his logic anyway because of course I did.
Okay,
Oh,
Google,
jeez.
Google and Dylan, you're next. In
All
Mississippi
right.
State, there is a Bigfoot cryptid called what creature? When was it first spotted? A. 1961, B. 1991, C. 1971, or D. 1981.
I'm gonna actually go with I believe B.
1991. Google,
Yeah.
what do you think?
I think I'm gonna go with A.
A. 1961. B and A. Wrong. Actually, C. 1971.
Who's in the lead, by the way? I think it's us.
With 1 point, I believe.
Actually, I
Here.
think we're tied right now. Wait 1 second. Yeah, but we both have 1 point.
For all this stuff, both of our teams have 1 point. Jeez.
Yikes.
Dude, it's 80 question total. Well, plus the bonus question. Okay. Um, Roy, you're next. The Bigfoot cryptid of Mississippi. What is its nickname? A. Boomo. B. Lumo. C. Momo. D. Numo.
Can you say D20? All those things sounded alike, so I couldn't hear what you said anyway. So,
The names were Boomo, Boomo, Lumo, Momo, or Numo.
okay, why is there a Mumu and a Numu? Well, if there
First of
wasn't a
all,
Mumu and a Numu, there wouldn't be a Lunar or a Lunu or
okay, first of all, the name was only. I had to find something that's very close. I had to figure out some sort of an answer, but it was close to the original answer, the original
I have to
name.
go with A, so I guess I'm gonna go with A. I'm gonna see what our commenter friend says. Mr. Hayden, what answer do you think it is?
He's shouting.
He shouts, "For God's sake!" again with C. I see what you mean, Mr. Hayden. And with that, I roll a dice to see what I should answer. I went with A, so. Alright, I can't go with A then. Ugh. It's gonna land on C, watch. No, it landed on A. Cool.
Both A.
No, give it a
Boomo?
second. I'm just gonna have to roll it again. There's no way we both got it right. Yeah, there we go. That's more like it. Alright, I'm gonna go with B.
B. A and B. Wrong. It's actually C. Momo.
Yeah, what? Hang on a second. Why are they all C? I don't know how I feel about that. Well, I suppose I know what answer I'm going with every time. I'll just go with C every time then, thanks. Oh my
Don't
god.
count on it,
What
dude.
the
Don't
hell?
count on it. Okay, Malak,
Mouth
Kubo and
crazy.
Dylan, you're next. How tall is Missouri's Bigfoot? A, 6 feet, B, 8 feet, C, 9 feet, or D, 7 feet?
Well,
I
considering
think
how
I gotta go with Steve.
yes, I think I'm gonna go with C as well.
Final?
Yes.
Yes.
Wrong. Actually, D.
God dang it.
This is the most insane thing I've ever seen in my life. What is going on here?
I don't even know.
Oh,
Oh, okay. Okay,
God.
Roy. In Ohio State, there is a Bigfoot known as Stonish Giant. How tall is it? A, 8 feet, B, 7 feet, C, 10 feet, D, 9 feet.
C.
C?
Let's see here. If you're gonna go with C every time, it's been C a lot, so alright. I guess I'll just go with random. It's gonna land on C, watch. It probably will. Ugh. How did I know it was gonna land on that? Hang on, let me re-roll that.
Rick roll. Rick roll. Rick roll.
Re-roll. Gonna Rick-roll that.
Don't say that. I'm gonna sing the song. If you...
I'm gonna go with A.
A, final.
Yeah.
Wrong. C, ding ding ding, correct. It's N for tall.
What is going on here? Is it always C?
No. It's not gonna be C all the time.
I know, but it's been C a lot. What is happening?
Okay, Dylan and Kubo, you're next. How many Bigfoot sightings has been reported in Texas? A, 150, B, 253, C, 190, or D, 400?
Right, which Kovo, you want to go with C or do you want me to do it?
I think I'm gonna go with C.
Yeah, I gotta go with C. Well, all right then. I'm actually gonna go with B.
Good, good, good idea.
Is it C again? That'd be kind of funny, actually. Every answer is C. It's just C. That's it.
Maybe not everyone. Maybe not every single one of them. Bro, if that was the
I
case,
mean, to be fair, the word cryptids does start with a C.
I mean,
That is true.
If it was the case, it would be so hilarious. Ow, Jesus.
That would actually be quite funny.
So, what do you go for the answer?
Well, I went with C, and Dylan went with B.
Yep.
C, wrong. B, ding ding ding, correct.
Oh.
Man, look at that.
Okay. Okay. Before the next question, I need Kubo's help with this.
Okay.
This is a place in Canada. This is a lake. How do you pronounce this?
I think it's Okanagan.
Okay, yeah. So Lake Okanagan, which is said to be the home to a lake monster known as Okopoko. How big is it? How big is it? A, 10 feet. B, 30 feet. C, 50 feet. D, 20 feet.
I'll go
Since
with
we did had the question about this lake monster before.
I'll go with C. I don't know. A.
Final.
Yeah.
Wrong. C. Ding ding ding. Correct.
Why is it always C? What?
Because
I
it's a
don't.
because
To
it's
be
a quiz
honest,
about cryptids.
I don't even know. I mean, I used to put them random the answers. Maybe next time I should probably just go all A. So next is a trick question.
Uh-oh.
Where did a Bigfoot known as Yukon Howler first spotted in Alaska during the 1800s? Yes or no?
Uh, I mean, I'm probably gonna go with no. Dylan?
Um, you went with no, right?
Yep.
Yep.
I'm gonna go with yes.
Yes. Ding ding ding. Correct. It's
Oh,
actually
dang
yes.
it.
Yeah. Here's the thing, though. Within America, there are tons of different names of Bigfoots, like Stone Giant and Yukon Howler. So,
Is there also a chupacabra?
Chupacabra is not a Bigfoot. That is
Wait, what?
this. No, Chupacabra is this called goat sucker.
Oh.
Yeah, there's like a small dog-sized alien-like creature which is first spotted in Puerto Rico.
Oh. Oh. Okay.
Yeah, but some people claim that it doesn't even exist because now it has also been spotted in Texas,
Hmm.
and not only Texas but also part of in like in other Latin America, which is around South America.
Hmm.
I wouldn't be surprised if there were any reports of chupacabra in Canada.
Huh. I don't recall seeing those kind of.
No,
I mean,
I mean it is possible. I mean, consider first Puerto Rico, then Texas, now Latin America. Who knows what next is going to be happening?
uh,
Canada, Japan, or in the South Pole? I don't even know.
I mean,
Okay.
Japan and China kind of has a Godzilla already, so.
Yeah, if it even exists. Okay, next question. When were Ogopogo first said to be seen? A. 1846, B. 1926, C. 1956, or D. 1966?
Well, Kev, what do you think? Kev,
Oh, I think it's well. I'm gonna go with C.
You go with C.
reasonable.
1956.
Yep, and Dylan.
I'm gonna go with D.
D. 1966. Uh, C and D. Wrong is actually B. 1926. Okay, next hard question for you, Roy.
Oh no.
Around the lakes, around the lakes in Gabon, which is an African country, is said to be home to a dinosaur cryptid known as Amali. When were it first reported to have been seen? A.
Whoa, whoa,
17.
whoa, whoa! What did you say?
It's said to be Gabon is an African country. It's said to be home to a dinosaur cryptid known as Amali. When was it first? When was it first reported being seen? A. 1780. B. 1680, or C. 1880, and D. 1980. Oh,
I'll just
turn.
go with C.
Go.
What?
Hey guys.
Cody's here. Sorry.
Hey
And
guys.
and Stormy's in the comments.
Bruh. Also, I can't believe they named that creature Amelie.
Amali. Amali. Amali.
Oh, okay.
We have a bit of a problem now. Now Cody's here, and the teams are all mixed up now again. Uh, Cody, you gonna join or are you gonna play?
Sure.
You gotta have to pick a team because
Yeah, we has only at the 18 questions, so
Yeah, that's okay. Holy crap! Hold up. Hey,
What?
Wayne, come here. Hold up, I'm gonna mute.
uh
okay.
Stormy, I actually had deleted a lot of my past streams. Um, you know, I may have to keep those that if you were appearing into those game shows, they were not being deleted at all. They will remain whatsoever. But the others, um, I may have to look through that. But what is the reason why you want to ask me to do that?
Wait, hold on.
All right,
So,
I'm back. And who's on whose team now?
I'm with Roy.
Okay,
Dylan
me and
is with
Kobu
Kubo.
then. I guess me and Kobu then.
Dylan is with Kubo.
Oh, well,
Um,
right then.
um, I mean, Dylan can always be in backup player.
Back to relaxing for me. Dylan, you can hang out with Roy.
So that means Roy with Dylan.
I don't know or that.
Uh-oh.
I thought it was you and me. Oh wait, was it? Yes. Oh, whoops. All right, I guess I'll just chill.
Cody. Cody.
Hold on a second. Roy, you're gonna be tasked with the most pressuring, most intense, most insane job you will ever have. Keeping track of the points.
Um,
I can do that.
do you would you been offended if someone used the, would you been offended if someone used the word negro?
Say what?
Would you be?
Would I be
I mean, would
offended?
you be offended because one of one of the first questions was about a creature known as the Black Demon, but the name of it was in Spanish El Dagamino Negro.
No, I wouldn't be offended.
All right, I had to ask
Uh,
first.
just to make sure, you might not want to say that in front of French talking people because for them that word is the same word as the end with the at
Yes,
the
I
end with
did.
the
Yeah, but I did say it, Kubu. I did say it. I wasn't actually been talking that. I also mentioned when those questions were that I was not saying that I didn't mention. Well, I did mention that I was not doing it as offended people
okay.
because yeah, I did mention this. I also did mention this Spanish name for what was translated from Spanish to English, which is in English, which is Black Demon.
Yeah, I just wanted to inform you in case
Yeah.
for to not offend any
But
any.
anyways, okay. But anyways, who is the for the 18 question anyway? So
Wait,
Say what now?
who's it?
who's the for 18 question about this dinosaur cryptid Amali? Who was the question for?
Uh,
Um,
Oh.
uh,
I think it was about Roy actually this time.
yeah, it was Roy.
Okay, so the answer is the option is A 1780, B 1680, C 1880, or D 1980.
Well, since Roy now is just relaxing, and I'm with Kyle now. Apparently, me and Kyle are having this question. I'm gonna go with C.
C. Right.
I'll go with I don't know B.
B. Wrong. C. Ding ding ding. Correct.
What is
1880.
going on here? Why is it always C? I would just like to mention every single time bloody Kyle guesses C, he got it right.
Not always, because they're a lot more different. Okay.
If you
Google
win by
encoding.
just guessing C, I'm going to be very, very upset. But also laugh.
Okay.
My
Okay, Cody and Kubo, you're next. In Scotland, in the Lochie, said to be home to a lake monster. What is its name? A. Lissy, B. Dissy, C. Rissy, D. Missy.
Hmm.
C.
You go with C. Rissy.
I'm gonna go with A.
A. Okay. C. Wrong. A. Ding ding ding. Correct. It's actually C.
Okay, it was A. I thought it was. I thought it was A. I just wasn't sure. That's why I went with C.
Okay. Kyle and Dylan, you're next. When were Loki's lake monster first seen? A. 1899, B. 1929, C. 1949, or D. 1979?
One second. I just got a real quick.
Question. Storm is here.
Dark
Yeah, I know.
Hog can go for the thing. There we go. Ooh, Dark Shadows. I like it.
I am. I mean, I do have dark first, so there you go.
Right, we doing a 3 against 3 then.
I don't think Storm is gonna play. Just to be nice. Storm, are you gonna play?
Oh, he said no.
All right. I had to ask because you never know. If you don't ask, you never know.
Yup.
About that, Stormy, those past streams, Gamestone streams, they've not been deleted whatsoever. But the others, I know why did you want me to delete them?
Probably because of what happened in the last one.
Yeah. Okay. First of all, we have moved on from that. Okay. Just you're still welcome back in here. Just we shouldn't probably even mention like what happened. All just But anyways, what would you say for the answer though?
As we move on.
And whose turn was it again?
Yeah,
but-
Hayden. Hayden, you can actually join in since there is spot for one more. I will see if I can. I will put the link back in this. Whoops, not this. The link. Hayden will join in, but he will still be as the ask a friend or call a friend. So for you guys, what do you think? Was it A, B, C, or D?
Whose turn was it?
Kubo and Dylan's turn. Cody and Kubo's turn.
I'm gonna go with B.
No, it was me and Kyle, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was Dylan and Kyle. You kind of.
Oh yeah, sorry
Oh,
about
really?
that.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, well, what do you answer though?
Well, I'm gonna go with C. Well, I believe I'll go with sorry, I seem to have forgotten
Hey, Swedish,
the
could you
question
take me out
and
of
the
the
answers.
can you take me out of the stream?
This
Can
one?
you do?
Yes, please.
You mean like kick you out entirely, or just put you in the backstage?
Yeah, turn me backstage.
All right.
Yeah.
Emily is actually Emily is in the comments. She said, "Hi, I can't join with Jovi, my ex today, so yeah. I also my volume isn't up, so type.
Ah,
That's fine.
That's all right.
Jovi.
I guess I'll keep track of points then. Right. So I'm going to
Wait, first of all, Hayden is not gonna take it. He's not gonna play. He's gonna be calling a friend. Just so what was okay? What was the answer of the guys?
I think we might have a problem.
What
happened now?
Look at the private chat.
No, Stormy. Those were not being deleted at all. They will remain as they are. Unfortunately, they will stay. I just don't want to be associated with Roy. Well, first of all, Stormy, those streams will remain. I'm not deleting them. It is not. Is it our fault that what happens? It is happens what it happens. And I'm afraid I'm not going to delete any of the streams afterwards. They will remain.
Yeah.
I'm keeping them as a sort of. They will remain as some sort of like a lesson to all of us, not to be so
Yeah,
like a learning.
So
yeah, they will remain so as we can learn from mistakes, so that we won't repeat the same things over and over. Like
yeah.
So they will remain, but you will always be back there.
Well, you mean without your permission?
You did show yourself in that, though. You started your camera almost without. We didn't even tell you not to do it. Stormy, you did show yourself.
I am very good.
You did show yourself. We didn't even tell you not to even to do it. You turned on your camera without your own, on your own. I mean, what I'm trying to say is you started your own camera. Yeah, you did it on the free will. Free will.
Yeah.
We didn't tell you not to be. We didn't even tell you to do it. And when you did it, we were surprised. Even those times you did do it.
Bro.
Stormy, you did it on your own free will. We never told you. We never forced you to do that at all.
Yeah. And secondly, what happened between you and Roy is supposed to be like over by now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm moved on. So.
And so, Stormy, you did show yourself in the stream free will. Cody hasn't showed him, and
Jesus Christ.
So why would we delete them when you actually show yourself on your free will?
Yeah, you kind of decided to show yourself. We didn't ask you to do it.
Yeah, exactly. We didn't tell you to do it, or we wouldn't force you. Yeah, you can be in the show. Hayden, yeah, you can be in the show there, but Stormy, you don't have to be. You could actually. You didn't.
Uh-oh.
Stormy. First of all, okay, Stormy. First, you should have told us you should have told us before, or you shouldn't have. You should also think yourself. You should probably have been. I mean, it is up to you yourself if you want to show yourself.
He's not even here anymore.
How can you tell?
Oh, he's fine.
Hayden, probably okay. But Stormy, the thing is, you were doing those on. You were showing yourself on free will. We didn't tell you to do it, or we didn't force you. We didn't do that. And in fact, you did that at some times when we didn't even expect it. You actually just turned on your camera when you're wrestling with that doll. Well, you didn't. Okay, Stormy, you didn't tell us. You didn't tell us that you didn't want those being kept.
Also, you might want to be careful about how you say that because it kind of sounds like an order right now. I'm
Stormy,
talking to Stormy, by the way.
okay.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Stormy, that means. Okay. If I ask this, would it mean even including where you did appear in the streams, like without showing yourself? I mean, when you did appear in the streams, so you mean that you want me to delete every single one that, even though you didn't show yourself in your face in them?
I spat out my air. What? Why
So
are
Stormy-
we even listening to this person anyway?
Okay, that's
I
kind of
bet he's upset.
Okay,
He has no right
Stormy.
to ordering us around.
Stormy,
What's going on exactly?
I don't know. Stormy,
Dylan, can you
one of
please
our-
explain to him what's going? Can you please explain?
Oh, I know
Yeah,
what's going on. I'm
Dude,
just saying, why is he
dude.
fighting with us?
I don't know what the fuck's going on anymore.
dude?
Neither do I, guys.
Yeah, I'll handle this.
Shut up, all of you.
All right, sorry. I'll mute.
Stormy, if I put those streams in as private that only I can see them, would that even matter? But the problem is, if I put that in as private, none of the other people won't be able to see those streams. And like I said, you didn't tell us that you were showing yourself as free will. You showed us on your own, on your choice. And you didn't tell us that you didn't, especially you didn't tell me afterwards that you didn't want them to be kept. I can give you one example. One time when Game Guy showed his face by accident, he told me right afterwards to delete those, which I did. And honestly, Stormy, you should have probably told us that. Well, Hayden, we aren't fighting, and you just trying to figure out what's. You know what? I will delete every single stream, but not everyone. Some of them will not be deleted. Some of the streams won't be deleted.
Oh.
Because I will go through all of them. I will go through all of them, and I won't delete any of those that didn't you appear in.
Real quick. So let me just try to understand what's going on here. Stormy
Okay,
is
quit. Hold on. Stormy. First of all, you're right. You're right. Stormy, wait. You're right. You should have told us, especially you should have told me when you did start appearing in streams that you didn't want to be appearing, that you didn't want me to have them. That's right. You had the right to saying that. You do. But also the thing is, if I could edit it out, if I could somehow edit it out afterwards, I would definitely. You know, I was actually trying at one point actually to download an old stream and see if I can upload it as a video. And when I did that, I could actually edit out parts in the program that I was using. But the thing is, when I did that, um, well, when I did try to save it as a video, I did notice one thing. The picture or the video became so blurry. You could even see the name, or especially like my Swedish Diablo as a host. That was too blurry. You could even see that. So I will. So Stormy, since your face didn't show up in this one, but you did. So let me try to get this figure out one. Let me see if I can get this right. So every other streams. Okay. So let me see if I figured it. Get this right. Those streams that you didn't show yourself, but you're talking, will they be okay to be around? But will also your face were it not been allowed, correct? But what about okay? What about those with but I had to make one exception. That would have been about the Gameshow streams. That are the only ones that I can't delete. Because those are as if for having as a game show.
Did
Okay.
he even participate in it?
So that's true. I mean, you could have told me way back that you didn't. Okay, he's left. Apparently, so those streams that his face are showing are going to be deleted. But luckily though, I don't have so many streams that I used it before. Before I had over 100.
Yeah. Also, did he actually participate in the game show streams? Because I don't remember.
I don't. Yeah, I don't know if Stormy was even taking part of this old past game streams. Stormy, yeah, he's actually back. But Stormy, sorry, Stormy. I feel what you mean. I feel what you mean there, and you're right. You should have told me months ago when you start first appearing. I'm sorry if that's not my fault. That's yours. But since you forgot about it, or even thought about it, maybe that's your fault, not mine. But I'm listening to you now. Those with your face did appear will be deleted. But luckily though, like I said, the others, luckily though, I had deleted others already. And lucky for this, it just excuse me. Yep, Kuva's leaving because he's gonna eat. Okay. Great. Um, so Stormy, um, I will delete those that you did show yourself. And like I said, luckily though, there aren't that many streams afterwards. Since I already deleted a lot of that was already. Um, don't worry. But Stormy, Stormy, I know what you mean. Building up anger, it is not fun. Believe me. When you have built up so much anger inside you, and one day, even the slightest thing can make you explode. And trust me, I have been going through that same process myself. So many times I lost count. And if you still want me to delete those for your face up here, I will. You still want me to delete those streams at all? Afterwards? After all this has happened? Yeah, Stormy, you're still welcome back in the streams at any time. Even if you're in the comments or in the backstage. You're always welcome back. And we will try to move on from all the drama that had happened. And I can actually give you one advice. Um, I can give you one thing about you can handle about your anger. You can actually do smash stuff, and I do not mean like your household items like plates. No, 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 no. That's a bad thing. But I mean, I know this is actually a common thing in the US, where it is there are facilities like a warehouse or some place that you can literally smash stuff, which
Yeah,
is
exactly.
allowed.
It's called a
Yeah, because
rage cage. There's one nearby where
exactly.
we live.
And if you had something, if you could use something that how about this? You're using your wrestling doll, but some people could use a punching bag, like for those boxers. If you can use one of those things to release the anger, that works perfectly well. Because having built up your anger, because if you keep building up your anger more and more, and if someone says something that you feel as an insult, that can make you explode. And I know for certain that is like. It has happened to me so many times. And dude, I have autism myself.
Same
So
here.
I know exactly what you're going through. I went had the same problem when I was in your age. I had the same problem. So I know exactly what you're going through. It took me years. It took me years to even move on from this point that I managed to at least control my anger. But sure, it still happens that I have outbursts that I can let on my parents at any time. So I know what you're going through though. I know the struggle is hard. Believe me, I know. It took me years. Like I said, it took me years to finally move on from that part. And I don't regret it at all that I moved on from that. I know it is hard to be controlling your anger when having autism. People assuming that people with autism is stupid, easily targeted from bullying, which is true. People with autism is always being targeted for bullying. It happens to me so many times when I was young. Well, basically, I was the last one when I was 17 or 18. But it happens. struggling with autism growing up, I didn't have any difficulties. I didn't have no problems with it. And I was never called anything like a special kid needs like you were being called. In fact, I went to a specialized part of school and no one actually never bothers me. I had a lot of friends who was autistic, like myself. I had even a few friends that was in wheelchair that was also even way more handicapped or like that. And that didn't even stop them. I have a friend. Okay, I have actually an old my best friend. He's also autistic, and his younger brother he has a Down syndrome, and he can barely speak at all. So if anyone has bullying him, I know for certain my friend he will protect his brother, and they even had another older brother, and I don't believe he is has no physical disabilities whatsoever. That he is born normal. Because seeing this, people with autistic is has always had been a socialized, been assuming that they are stupid or oh they can do anything, but that is not the right. People with autistic have been proving they can do much more. Okay, someday Stormy, not to be saying this, but what if what if there is actually scientists, doctors, even astronauts could have been autistic? Because okay, if I say from this, seeing your parents or no wait, your grandparents from that generation autistic, that was not even a thing. People assuming if you were born in from the like in the 40s and 50s, having a mental disability like autistic, you would immediately be sent to some sort of asylum or some sort of a psychiatric ward where you've been spend your life and most probably wouldn't be released. And I'm saying this some children who went to those places often would be put through some experiments like electric shock therapy, and some didn't even live. Some live to be as they're only as a teenagers, others probably in their mid 20s. Others they did pass to live as I don't know, maybe as 60 or maybe 80 years. But the autistic diagnosis did came along many decades later. And what I'm trying to say is being born autistic is not a curse. And even though we know that it's genetic, but we have no idea. No one knows exactly what's the cause of this. For example, my parents, they are not having any signs of any autistic. My brother,
Hey,
my
Swedish, can I say something real quick? Sorry to cut you off, but
yeah, sure,
I want to
yep,
say something.
yeah, what?
I have a half sister who's autistic, and she's smart as a whip. She's in college, and
Exactly.
she's gotten through high
Yeah,
school. I may
exactly,
be autistic, but I don't really know because I never got the results.
exactly. Because here's this thing though.
But
If people here's
but
another
hear
thing
me
though,
out.
Jody.
I may have high functioning Asperger's because I know a lot about technology. I'm smart like that.
Dude, first of all, I
I'll go
also
ahead and
have
mute
that.
again.
But that Asperger's syndrome also is something I have. But now that is no longer as an official diagnosis anymore. There are people assuming that autism has been something for people. Like I said this, in my family, I'm the only one that's autistic. My brother never knew that. My sister, nothing. My parents, nothing. I was the only one. And there was no. When I was 2 years old, I've been told I would not be able to walk, talk, or even read. But look here, over 20, almost 30 years later, I'm here talking English, writing. Duh. But that is the thing. And like Cody said, he has a family friend who was in college. And I never felt that my autistic was a curse whatsoever. And my girlfriend and her brother, both of them are also autistic. And they don't see that as a curse. Sure, people being probably looked down on us for who's autistic, but it's not the truth. We are not that dumb. I can say one thing. I actually saw one article of a man. He drew, he literally draw a whole picture of New York on this big wall screen by hand after looking at one photograph of New York just only one time. Just one time. And he drew New York almost a detailed, only to see that photo just one single time. It's just to go to show you. We understand what you're going through, dude. I went through the same thing. Well, minus that I was bullied by a teacher or anything like that, but I know what you're going through, dude. We all went through the same things. All of us have been born autistic. We can be experience a lot of difference, but some of them are might be the same thing. Okay, if all of us who is autistic, if we ever be born, like I said, if we had been born in the 30s and the 50s, we probably would have been shipped to often some sort of psychic ward. Some may have been staying there for life. Some could have been released. It depending on how severe your autistic were. Because back then, autistic wasn't not even an official diagnosis. That happened decades, many decades later. And even some people assuming vaccine, those when you're giving birth as a newborn or as a toddler, is associated with it being causing any autistic, which is not possible. Because, like I said, autistic is genetic, not caused by vaccine. There has been scientifically proven that. There's nothing anything like it. So I'm
Guys,
saying
I'm gonna
it is
go. I'm gonna go for now.
all right.
Sorry,
See you next time, Cody.
sorry, Kobe. You're gonna be without partner.
Yeah, but Stormy, we know what it's like to be in having autistic. I cannot. I cannot even dream of imagine what you went through when that teacher did to you. I cannot even imagine not like have a teacher bullying you. Not at all. I cannot even imagine that at all. But the only thing I could imagine is a feeling devastated, feeling depressed, have anger issues. So you don't not alone. If I say this, all of us here, we are only we only like a few of thousands, maybe millions of people worldwide who has the same problem. So you're not alone. People with autistic around the world may have suffered from the same problems. So we know what it's like having anger issues, or well, not. I mean, not trying to say you're having anger issues, but having the problem to build up so much anger and one day to slap her out and explode, causing that anyone that's near you, if your siblings, cousins, parents, or just friends. I know what it's like. I went through the same path in when I was younger. And do I regret that I didn't want to be as a person? Well, heck yeah. I regret I regret I didn't change my path when I was way younger. But it seems when I was like 10 or to 13, our brains they're still in the development. So I would even knew what was wrong and right. So being born autistic is not a curse. And even many people think that they are a curse, but they aren't. There is actually a lot of people out there who is born autistic who have been going out to being great for very professionals. For who knows if like Albert Einstein, he was the smartest man in his time. Who knows if he was autistic? Or if Leonardo da Vinci, the painter, if he was autistic? Because he made a lot of schematics of inventions like helicopter, some things that wasn't even invented until centuries later. Think about it. A lot of famous people in history could have been autistic. Even like during the ancient times, or in like during the 1400s when Da Vinci lived, that people was not put in sort of homes for being autistic. That didn't exist back then, though. Just saying, being autistic is not a curse. We're all going through the same things. Game guy could have been throwing something like that. Coop could have been going from Hayden could have gone from something like that. Who knows? Maybe they have been bullied by a fellow classmates or even a teacher. Or, in worst case, even parents could even be bullying them. I mean, some parents, when they find out when they are autistic child as a baby or toddler, it happens occurrence that they just leave and never returns. When they heard that their son or daughter, which has been autistic, had reached college, university, I mean, what if, like, say, Obama, when he was a president, assuming if he was autistic, if he was the same autistic, if he was the same autistic level as you are, considering just just look at him, seeing how far he came. He became a senator, then president, the highest ranking leader of your country. If he was autistic, just seeing what would happen to him. He ignored all that would happen. And he fought. And he contained and became a leader. It's just saying that. Being autistic is not a curse. And we all know it's like being going through like that. I know. And like I said, if you really have so much anger you want to release, you can use a punching bag or maybe your doll or a wrestling doll in order to release the anger. And I mean, I wish I'd done that when I was younger because I released my anger on my siblings. And boy, I really regret that though. Pulling my sister's hair, slapping her, slapping my brother when he was younger. Uh, so I know exactly what you're going through, dude. It's hard. I know it's hard. It's hard to go through all this. I know what it means. You're not the only one in this world that's are going through something like this. Sure, some people may have less problems being handling. Others may have way more severe than you are. Think about it. If there are a family where it has one autistic child, and who knows, maybe it's both his siblings and his parents, and including grandparents, could have been telling you, try to break down this person's personality and the pride. Feel like you are a piece of shit. You will not be even do anything. that happens. At least for one thing, your parents, your grandparents, they love you for who you are. Even though they find out you were autistic, they love you for who you are. It's the same going as for Game Guy's family. Despite his parents are no longer married, but they love his dear son for no matter what happened. And look, he passed through he passed through high school. Sure, he may have some difficulties, but he's autistic thing now. But he fought by it. And he managed. We all has our difficulties in life, sure. If it's just about anger or being bullied by that, but at least your family loves you, who you are, no matter whether if you're born normal or being born at autistic. Your family love you, who you are, and this goes for everyone. My family loves me. Sure, I had a lot of fights with my parents over the years. Do I regret those? Yes, I do. It's just going to show you. Everyone has some bad times. Even if you're born normal or autistic. No matter what happens. I'm just trying to say you're not alone. We all of us have been going through the same thing as in life. Maybe not the same as the same experience as you have. But in some sort of levels, we all have going through something that affects us. I have no idea how my girlfriend's life was when she was growing up when as autistic. But her parents, they loved her. They love her as much as possible. Sure, she had always almost feeling a mental breakdown because her brother is causing a lot of screaming at home. And I'm surprised that her mother had even had a mental breakdown. So I'm just saying, everyone has a different lives. Being autistic is affecting us on so many different levels. At some levels that we don't even know that even existed. I mean, I have no idea since Hayden, he said he is autistic. And I have no idea how his life, his childhood were. If he was bullied a lot, or but no matter what happens, I know that being born autistic is not a curse or anything. Anyone should be knowing, no matter what happens. And you know, if people start bullying you, just ignore them. Because if you keep just ignoring them, or perhaps tell your parents, because even my sister was bullied in school when she was in elementary, but she wasn't born autistic at all. It was just hard for her. She was bullied, she was punched in the stomach, and she almost could have broken her ankle at one point. Dude, listen. If it was possible for you to even perhaps maybe change classes, I mean, if you'd even have, you should probably tell the principal. If you tell the principal what happened, it should be solved by then. Well, uh, Kyle,
Hmm?
when you were in high school, when you were having lunch, could you even just leave the cafeteria and eating somewhere else?
Well, well, before COVID, we used to be able to go to this other place called the media room, where most people would like eat on these whiteboard tables, but or sometimes in the classrooms too.
All right. Um, so, like I said to Stormy, no matter what happens, things happens. Even I am not a specialist about myself, Okay. Hey, I'm not even a medical trained, but I know autistic is a genetic problem. But we have no idea what's even causing that. Even today is a very big mystery. But people are trying to find out cause. And who knows? Maybe one day they could find what's causing it and perhaps prevent the autistic even appearing in child. So I'm just saying, anyone has autistic, which it should not be feeling shamed. You should feel proud who you are. You have family who loves you. That's clear to that. I mean, if you have a family that's really clear to you, clearly loves you, it shouldn't let that bother you. And if you really have problems in school, you should probably tell your parents about it. Have talk to them. Because this can't keep going on. Believe me. Eventually you decide just, nope, I had enough and drop out of high school. Which happens. It happens that students just drop out of high school and because who knows? I mean, what if you would then end up leaving high school and then going a different path? Your parents had envisioned you going finished high school, maybe go to college, and have a good career in your future. And if you drop out of that, and if your bullying continue way more worse, it is a good chance that that could lead you but end up being using drugs or became even a criminal. I'm not saying that happens all the time, but it does. If you taught your parents about that you are bullied in school, it should be probably handled by this point. I know what it is like. I was bullied. I told to my teacher what happened. She made sure it stopped, and it did. But having a teacher that bullying you for almost 5 months, I cannot even imagine that's like. I can't. But dude, you're always welcome back in my streams at any time. And even if there's gonna be a drama that's going on, I will put my foot down and have it stopped immediately. I give you my promise on that. Because I'm because I know what you mean. Even I am so sickly tired of all the drama
Yeah.
that is happening. Even before that
You know what
Diana
I
did.
say? I say we band together and make sure no more dramas happen ever again. Who's with me? Right there.
Same here.
Yes, same here.
Well, should we continue the game show? Even though I probably was normally but stopped it after 2 hours.
Yes, well, I suppose we could. Whose turn even was it? But yeah, brother, was a very good question. I'm not too sure. Also, Cody left, so looks like Roy, you're back in the game. Alright.
um, I think it was Kuba's turn actually.
No, it wasn't. We were still on the
Oh,
so Kyle said C, I believe.
yeah. We were on the question 20. That was it. So no, wait. Yeah, actually, no. We're on number question 20. Um, so when were Lockney Monster first seen? 1899, 1929, 1949, or 1979?
And I said C. Yes. And then you know the
So who's gonna be?
Dylan, I'm sorry, but you're gonna have to go back with Kofu. Yeah, but that works out for me.
So,
So
you said
Roy, you can take over his question. I guess I'll answer A anyway. So.
What do you mean? Sorry, Dylan. You have to go back to cover. What is that supposed to mean?
It means
well,
you're
basically,
probably gonna leave again.
no. It is for I know. Okay, what is the answer though? I need to know. You said C.
I'll stick with the A. So that's it's fair that way. Yeah, all right. I'll go with C.
Excuse me.
Bruh.
A and C. Wrong. It's actually B. 1929.
Ah,
Okay, Kubo and Dylan, you're next.
All right, let's do it, brother.
yes, that's
Dude, what's going on over there?
oh, Mike's being weird.
You just
Okay.
realized. Gee,
Okay. In the Lake Superior, there's said a lake monster said to have a lake monster. What is its name? A. Dressy. B. Pressy. C. Cressy. Or D. Tressy.
What?
They all sound the bloody same.
Wait,
No.
isn't it supposed to be Nessie?
No,
There's no Nessie.
Lake,
Okay.
Lake Superior, which is one of the Great Lakes in America.
Okay, it's not the same then.
Well,
Okay.
so,
I'm gonna go with C.
very popular answer.
Cressy?
I don't know. I'll go with. I suppose Pressy sounds the most reasonable, so I suppose I'll go with Pressy.
B.
Yes, B.
Okay. Both final answer?
Yes.
Yep.
C. Ain't wrong. B. Anything correct. It's Pressy.
Nice.
Wait, Pressy. I feel like I've heard that before, but I don't.
Real quick, I'm just going to update us on the scores because I actually don't know what they are. To be fair, there's a lot of things happening in the
Mhm.
private chat at the moment. Gamer Brothers is at 4, and back to bad books. You have 5.
Great.
Okay. Number question 23. When were the lake monster in Lake Superior first seen? A. 1877. B. Not 1867. C. 1897. Or D. 1857.
I'll go with C. You know what? I'm gonna go with D.
D. Wrong. C. Ding ding ding. Correct. It's 1897.
What is going on here?
Yep.
Okay.
It's still just C. What?
Okay. Next question. In the lake Kusaru in Hokkaido, just Lake Kusaru in Japan, which said is to be a home to a lake monster called Kusi. How long is it? A. 20 feet. B. 60 feet. C. 30 feet. D. 40 feet.
I'm gonna go with C, probably.
Say the amounts again. Say the answers again.
Same answer.
No, I'm saying say the answers again.
Well, he said C. What do you say?
He's
Can I
asking
hear-
you what the answers are.
20 feet, 60 feet, 30 feet, or 40 feet.
I'll go with 60.
B. And Kubo says C, right?
Yep.
C. Wrong. B. Ding ding ding. Correct.
Oh.
Hey, so they got a point though. Okay. Game Guy and Goroy. Trick question. Has the U.S. state Delaware any Bigfoot sightings? Yes or no?
Yes. No.
Yes. Ding ding ding. Correct. In the lake, Wallowa Lake, Oregon, is said to have the home to a lake monster, and that is known as what? What A. Wally, B. Tally, C. Dally, or D. Halley?
Well,
Hmm.
I suppose this time I will go with C.
I'm going to go with B.
B and C.
Yep.
Yes.
Wrong is actually A. Wally.
Dang it!
Well, there you go.
In the Lake Tahoe is said to be home to a lake monster known as the Tahoe Tessie. When was it first seen? A. 1930s, B. 1920s, C. 1950s, or D. 1970s?
I'll go with 1970. I'm going with C again.
D. Wrong. C. Ding ding ding. Correct.
What is going on here? What? It got it right twice in a row. Gambler's policy.
Okay,
Oh my God.
for Kubo and Dylan, hard question. When were Wallowa Lake monster first spotted in modern time? A. 1897, B. 1875, or C. 1885, or D. 1855?
I'm actually going to go with. I'm gonna go with A. Actually,
I'm going with C.
A. Wrong. C. Ding ding ding. Correct. Okay, hard question. Aphoina is a big Bigfoot cryptid creature from which country? A. Germany, B. Russia, C. Spain, D. Greece.
I'll just go with C. That's gonna have to be a roller for me. Let's see here. What is this? What does this thing say it is? It went with C. Nice. Alright, hang on, let me re-roll that. Then they got a 2 right after. Nice. Right, I guess I'm gonna go with A.
C and A wrong is actually B. Russia.
Ah.
Okay, Kulvung Dylan. When were the Bigfoot Aphonia, okay, I don't know if I pronounced the name right. Aphonia first spotted. A. 1945, B. 1955, C. 1975, or D. 1985.
I'm gonna go with D.
I'm going with B.
B and D wrong is actually C. 1975.
What is going on? Why is it? What the heck?
Okay, it is though. For Kyle and Roy, Aphonia is said to be a tall cryptid Bigfoot. How tall is it? A. 7 feet, B. 9 feet, C. 8 feet, D. 10 feet.
Is 11 feet an option? I wasn't.
No, 10 feet was the most.
Alright, 10's the most. Alright, I'll go with 10. I'm gonna go
D?
with C.
D. Wrong. C. Ding ding ding. Correct. It's 8 feet tall.
Oh my god! What is going
Okay.
on?
Okay, for the bad books. In that Moor area, there is a sighting of beast, but from which country is it from? A. France, B. Norway, C. United Kingdom, or D. Denmark.
I'm gonna go with C.
I'm gonna go with B.
Final?
Yes.
Yep.
B, wrong. C, ding, correct. It's actually not the kingdom.
What is happening?
Okay, for the Gamer Brothers. When were the Beasts of Dartmoor first seen? A. 1960s, B. 1980s, C. 1990s, or D. 1970s?
See?
You said C?
Yeah. I'm gonna go with. I mean, I'm gonna go with B.
B. C. Wrong. B. Ding, correct.
Hey, at least it's not C this time.
Okay. For the bad books, in Japan, there is a Bigfoot cryptid known as Hibagon. How tall is it? A. 6 feet. B. 7 feet. C. 5 feet. Or D. 8 feet.
I'll go with
I
B.
am gonna go with C.
You go with C, Dylan?
I'm gonna go with D because it's the tallest.
D. Wrong. C. Ding, correct. It's only 5 feet
Oh
tall.
my god! What is happening, dude? I don't get it.
Okay. For the Gamer Brothers, how much does the Bigfoot Hibagon weight? A. 200 pounds. B. 250 pounds. C. 180 pounds. Or D. 400 pounds.
I'm gonna go with C. I guess I'll go with A.
A. Wrong. C. Ding, correct. It's 180 pounds.
What is happening, dude? I don't get it. It's like anti-gambling policy. What is happening?
That was not supposed to be a trick question, though.
We almost don't even need the D20 anymore.
The bad books. Which U.S. state has the second most Bigfoot sightings? A. Florida. B. Texas. C. Ohio. D. California.
C.
Actually, I believe I do know this. I believe it's actually California, so D.
C. Wrong. D. Ding, correct. It's actually California. Okay, for the Gaming Brothers. When were Hibagon first spotted? A. 1940. B. 1950. C. 1960. Or D. 1970.
I guess because it's the highest, I'll go with D. I'm just gonna keep going with C.
C. Wrong. D. Ding, correct. The man 1970.
Heck yeah. We're gonna end up getting tied. I just realized this.
Okay. For the next question for the bad books is a hard question. In Lake Vorota, Russia, there is a beast said to live and it's called Vorota beast. How big is it? A. 20 feet. B. 40 feet. C. 10 feet. D. 15 feet.
I'm gonna go with C.
And repeat the answers.
20 feet, 40 feet, 10 feet, 15 feet.
Well, it's the biggest, so I suppose I'll go with B.
C. Wrong. B. Ding, correct. Was actually B.
Oh.
Yep. Okay, for Gaming Brothers. When were Varota beasts first spotted at Lake Varota? A. 1963. B. 1943. C. 1973. Or D. 1953.
I'll go with C. I guess I'll go with the earliest actually. So that was B. So I guess I'm gonna go with B.
B and C.
Yeah.
And wrong. It's actually D. 1953.
Ah, damn.
Okay, for number 40 question, question 41.
Well,
How many Bigfoot sightings has been reported in New York? I mean, that's the state itself. So, A, 150, B, 190, C, 119, or D, 200.
I'm gonna go with C.
I'm gonna go with D because it's the biggest.
D, wrong. C, ding, 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 correct. 119.
Yes.
In Arizona, there is a Bigfoot cryptid known as Mugula monster. How big is it? A, 9 feet. B, 7 feet. C, 10 feet. D, 8 feet.
Your laughter couldn't made it so I couldn't hear what C was, but I'm gonna go with C anyway. I couldn't hear what that said either, so repeat it.
9 feet, 7 feet, 10 feet, or 8 feet.
I don't know. I'll go with 9. I'll go with A.
A and C, wrong. Actually, B, 7 feet tall.
Damn.
Okay, for the bad books. When were Magulon monster first spotted? A, 1803, B, 1905, C, 1930, 1913, and D, 1903.
I'm gonna go with
C.
Wait, did you say B or D?
I said C.
C.
We both went for C.
C, wrong. Actually, D, 1903.
Dang it.
Okay, I'm not surprised if you guys have even heard about this one though. In Loveland, Ohio, yeah, there's actually a place called Loveland, said to be home to a big frog-like cryptid known as Loveland Frogman. How tall is it? A, 5 feet. B, 2 feet. C, 4 feet. D, 7 feet.
I'm gonna go with C. I swear to God, if we win just because you keep going with C, I'm gonna laugh so hard. Can you repeat the questions?
The question or the answers?
Both.
In Loveland, Ohio, there is said to be a big frog-like cryptid known as Loveland Frogman. To live, how tall is it? A, 5 feet. To B, 2 feet. C, 4 feet. D, 7 feet.
I guess I'll go with B.
B, wrong. C, ding, 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 correct. It's actually only 4 feet tall.
We're actually gonna win because you can see.
Okay, for the bad books. When were Loveland Frogmen first spotted? A, 1965, B, 1945, C, 1975, or D, 1955?
I'm going with C.
I'm gonna
You
go
would say-
with A.
A and C, wrong. It's actually D, 1955. Okay, this is probably something that Kuvu may know, but I'm not so certain though. But this is actually for the Game Brothers. In in Lake Manitoba, is that how you how to pronounce the name though? Manitoba. There is said to be a lake monster. It's said to live. What is its name? A, Danny Pugo. B, Manny Pugo. C, Lani Pugo. Or D, Nani Pugo.
I'll go with C. Even though I couldn't understand a word he said. Give me that dice.
Okay, this is the name of the creatures. How they spells. Come on, stop it. Come on, just here we go. Yeah, and also though a lot of names of lake monsters in Canada with pogo. I mean, Okapogo is one of those. Like, I mean, are you people really obsessed with the word pogo?
I
The
don't
most
know what
popular
it is.
toy must be a pogo stick.
Maybe it's the.
All
How about
the
this?
people
Okay, how about this? Canada has its own version of Mickey Mouse, but Mickey Pogo. Okay,
How
what about
about
the answer?
Pogo
But what is the answer though? You said C. Roy,
guess
what do you?
I'm gonna go with B.
C and wrong. Actually, B. Manipupo.
That's actually got it right.
Kuvo, did you even know about this one?
No, I didn't hear this.
Oh, it's back.
He didn't expect. Okay. So, question for Dylan and Kuvo. How big is the lake monster in Lake Manitoba said to be? A. 29 feet. B. 19 feet. C. 49 feet. Or D. 39 feet.
I'm going with C.
I'll go with smallest, I suppose. I'll go with 19.
Excuse me. B. Wrong. C. Ding, 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 correct. It's actually 49 feet. For the Gimme Brothers, this is a trick question. Has Illinois a Bigfoot sightings? Yes or no?
No. Yes!
Yes. Ding, 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 correct. They actually have sightings there.
That's like the most epic yes I've ever heard.
Okay, this is a hard question for the bad books. And since you have Hayden here, if you still want to act as a call friend, in Louisiana, there is a Bigfoot cryptid known as a Cajun Sasquatch. When was it first spotted? A. 1943, the B. 1963, C. 1983, or D. 1993.
I'm gonna go with C.
I suppose I am going to go with A.
A and C,
Yes.
and wrong should actually be 1963.
Oh, B!
Okay, for the Gaming Brothers. How big is the Cajun Sasquatch said to be? A. 8 feet. B. 6 feet. C. 7 feet. D. 9 feet.
Well, 9's the biggest, so I'll go with D. So I'm just gonna keep going with C.
D. And wrong. C. Ding ding ding. Correct.
So far, you're making a good decision. Hayden, I would just like to mention, we've gotten most of our points because it kept being C.
And of course for the bad. Wait. You have to go down. There we go. For the bad books. This is a hard question. When Mothman were first spotted, how long did the original sighting last? A. 4 years. B. 6 years. C. 1 year. D. 8 years.
I'm gonna go with C.
I shall go with D.
D. And wrong. C. Ding ding ding. Correct. Only 1 year.
This
It was
is seriously the weirdest thing I've ever heard.
Yeah,
Keeps
it was
being C.
actually. Yeah, the Mothman was only spotted between 1966 and 267, only around November. Here's the thing: some people actually believe that Mothman is actually human, but has been put through some form of genetic test program or experiment by the military, but it has never been confirmed. Anyways, question 52. In Pennsylvania, there is a Bigfoot known as the Lightning Man. How tall is he? A. 10 feet. B. 8 feet. C. 9 feet. D. 11 feet.
This is being Kyle, right?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, I'll go with 11. So I'll just go with C.
C and D ain't wrong. Actually, B. 8 feet.
Ah.
For the bad books, how much does the Lightning Man or the Bigfoot weight? A. 900 pounds. B. 1,000 pounds. C. 500 pounds. Or D. 800 pounds.
I'm going with C.
I suppose I will go with A.
A, wrong. C, ding, 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 correct. It's 500 pounds.
Well, if the answers keep being C.
I will make sure that I will only be skipping any question with C as answers from now on.
Oh no!
Okay.
If you do that, then you
Don't
know
do-
which one not to pick. That's true. That's very true. He has a point.
Okay, now question 54 for the Gamer Brothers. The Lightning Man has black fur and has a streak along his back. What is the color? A, white. B, silver. C, red. D, gray.
It's ironic that C is red because red's my favorite color. Favorite color? Let's go. I'll go with C. I don't know. What were the answers again?
White, silver, red, and gray.
I'm going with red. I'll go with. Let's see. I suppose I'll go with silver.
Silver, B. B and C ain't wrong. It's actually for white. But you're okay. But you're right. Silver would be cool based on the gorillas, which has silverbacks, which is makes them to the leader. Yeah. I should mention this. Hayden asked, when is the next game show stream? Not any more of this year, actually. But the next one will more likely be around. Let's see here. Probably either the 6th or 13th January next year. So this is the last of the year I do this game show. And the next question, the next topic, I don't know. The winning team will choose, not me. Okay, the Lightning Man is set to run along with a group of other Bigfoots known as the Thunder Brothers. How many are they? A, 5. B, 7. C, 8. D, 9.
C.
C.
I'm gonna roll with this again.
Do it for. Nope, it's not your turn.
Oh, whoops. It was bound to happen eventually. Man, I
Oh,
suppose I'll do it for you. I'll say C.
I'm going with B.
Oh,
Um, Where will it be in? Well, Hayden, I don't know exactly when though, but since I will actually do the stream sometimes in early January next year, and what topic I can't say it right now because the winning team will be the ones picking it. But I will actually do one last overnight / early New Year's stream on the 30th, not the last date. So yeah, you said C and you said B, or
Yeah.
yes.
C and wrong is actually B. Ding, ding, ding. Okay,
Kofu,
Or-
can you do the points for me? I'm kind of doing something right now.
for the Gamer Brothers, this is a hard question actually.
Okay, Hayden.
What's this hard question you speak of?
In Pelton County, there's said to be a Bigfoot cryptid known as Fire Ape. How tall is it? A, 7.5 feet. B, 9.5 feet. C, 10.5 feet. Or D, 8.5.
I'll just go with C. I don't know. I'll go with B.
B and C ain't wrong. Actually, D. And I can say this by the hands of the name Fire Ape, it's said to be one of the smartest Bigfoot among all of them in the US that actually using fire to cook food and even use maps on his own in his caves. Well, it's supposed to be that. But I don't know. Okay, for the bad books. When were the fire ape first spotted in Pelton County? A. 1750s. The B. 1780s. C. 1760s or D. 1790s.
Um,
I suppose C.
I'm with A.
C and A ain't wrong. Actually, B. 1780s.
Dang it.
I believe we have 16, and I believe Bad Books still has 15.
And
Did
for the
you guess?
Gamer Brothers. For the Gamer Brothers, in Worth County, West Virginia, there's said a Bigfoot to live and is known as Ashman. How tall is it? A. 9 feet. B. 7 feet. C. 11 feet. D. 8 feet.
I'll go with C. Which one was the most?
C. Which
Oh,
he picked.
well, all right. I guess I'll go with C.
He picked C. But you
I
can
know.
also have to say go.
We're gonna both have C. We're gonna both go with C.
C.
Fine.
Wrong. Actually, B.
Ah,
7 feet tall. Okay, for the bad bugs. How much does the Ashman weigh? A. 800 pounds. B. 1100 pounds. C. 600 pounds. Or D. 1500 pounds.
I'm going with C.
well, I'll go with. Let's see. I suppose I'll go with A.
A. Wrong. C. Ding, 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 correct. 600 pounds. For the Gimme Brothers. What color does the Ashman has on his fur? A. Black gray. B. Black. C. Gray. D. Brown.
Well, I guess I'll go with C. Sure, I'll go with D.
D and C ain't wrong. Actually, A. Black gray.
Hmm.
The next trick question for the bad books. Has it been 200 Bigfoot sightings in Kentucky? Yes or no?
I'm gonna go with no.
I am gonna go with yes.
Yes, ain't wrong. No, dated incorrect. In North Carolina, there's said to be a Bigfoot known as the Cherokee Devil. How tall is it? A. 8 feet. B. 10 feet. C. 7 feet. D. 9 feet.
1 sec. Freaking computer lagging so badly right now, dude. You might want to like. Yeah, sure. See the answers again.
8 feet, 10 feet, 7 feet, or 9 feet.
I'll go with C. I guess I'll go with D.
D and C ain't wrong. Actually, it's B. 10 feet tall. Okay, for the bad books. Cherokee Devil has red eyes, but what color is its fur? A. Black. B. Gray. C. White. D. Brown.
I'm gonna go with C.
I am gonna go with B.
B ain't wrong. C. Did it incorrect. It's
Of
actually
course his
white.
fur is white. He has red eyes, bruh.
Well, first of all, this isn't even albino Bigfoot.
Oh.
Yeah. At least what I know, though. I don't know if it's actually even considered as an albino. I don't know. Okay, for the Gamer Brothers. How much does the Cherokee Devil weigh? A. 800 pounds. B. 500 pounds. C, 900 pounds, or D, 1,400 pounds?
Well, Gambler follows these guys this far. C. I'm gonna guess. I don't know. A.
C, wrong. Actually, A. Ding, ding, ding,
Oh
correct.
my god, really? I just guessed that.
Yep, 800 pounds. Okay, for the bad books, and this one will be a tricky question. This is not a trick question, but it will be tricky. The Cherokee Devil is known for something, and what is known for? A. Reading minds. B. Fast runner. C. Loudest one. Or D. Strongest one.
C.
I'm gonna go with B.
C and B wrong. Actually, A. Reading minds.
Wait, what?
It's said to be had the ability to read minds. Here's the actual thing is, this was actually appeared in a show called Mountain Monsters, and this actually were back in the early 2016 or 17. These guys, they were actually four people before the leader passed away of some time later on though. They actually interviewed a woman who's said to be a victim of this mind control. Um, it said she in an interview she said that she woke up 10 miles across state line in an intersection. So she had been walking 10 miles and she didn't even remember anything on it at all. Which is weird. But it's just going to show you though. Anyways, trick question for the Gamer Brothers. Has there been any Bigfoot sightings in Colorado? Yes or no?
No. Yes.
Yes. Ding ding ding. Correct. It has. Number 67 for the bad books. How many Bigfoot sightings has been reported in Maine? A. 60. B. 20. C. 40. D. 30.
Okay, that's our neighbor. Well, I suppose I'll go with C.
I'm going to go with B because you have 20 in it.
Wait, what? You said 20?
Yeah.
C. Wrong. B. Ding ding ding. Correct. It's actually B. Okay, for the Broad Gamer Brothers, how many sightings of Bigfoot has been reported in Oklahoma? A. 80. B. 50. C. 110. Or D. 90.
I'll go with C. Let's see what the roll of the dice says. 15. All right. That's also D. I just realized. Oh, there we go. That's D. All right. I'm going with D.
Did you say D or B?
That's a D.
D. And who said C?
I did.
D. Wrong. C. Ding ding ding. Correct. 110 sightings in just Oklahoma. It's quite impressive. In question 69. In central Kentucky, there is said to be a Bigfoot to live and known as the Midnight Whistler. How tall is it? A. 9.5 feet. B. 7.5 feet. C. 10.5. Or D. 8.5.
Wait, it's tall. So I'm going to go with C.
I'm gonna go with A.
A and C wrong. Actually, B.
Dang it!
For the Gamer Brothers, question 70. How much does the Midnight Whistler weigh? A. 500 pounds. B. 900 pounds. C. 400 pounds. Or D. 700 pounds.
C. I don't know. D.
You said D, or
Yeah.
was it And you said C as usual.
Mm-hmm.
B, D, and C, wrong. Actually, A, 500 pounds.
Hmm.
For the question 71, the Midnight Whistler has black fur and has A, yellow glowing eyes, B, green glowing eyes, or C, white glowing eyes, or D, red glowing eyes.
Mhm.
I suppose I'll go with
I'm
red.
temp-
So I'll go
I'm
with B.
tempted to go with green.
You said B?
Yeah, I said
You
green.
said final?
Yep.
D, wrong. Actually, B. Ding, 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 ding. Green glowing
Yay,
eyes.
my green eyes can destroy me.
Hey, you didn't think. At least I didn't pick C. Okay, for the Gamer Brothers. In eastern Kentucky, there is said a Bigfoot that's more aggressive. It's known as the Wild Man. How tall is it? A. 7.5 feet. B. 9.5. C. 10.5. D. 8.5.
See. I don't know. A.
C. Wrong. A. Ding, 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 ding. Correct.
I keep getting this.
I don't know. Come on, what was it? For the bad books. This is a hard question. The wild man has black fur, and how much does it weigh? A. 900 pounds. B. 500 pounds. C. 700 pounds. Or D. 600 pounds.
I'm gonna go with C, since it's the heaviest.
Well, I suppose I'll go with D.
D. 600 and C. 700 pounds. Wrong. Actually, B. 500 pounds. And Kubo, the highest pound was actually A. 900 pounds, not B.
Dang
C.
it!
Okay, here we go. Number 74 for the Gaming Brothers. In Washington County, Pennsylvania, there is a Bigfoot that's unlike other Bigfoots and is known as the Dust Man. What is it known for? A. The strongest. A. The strongest. B. The fastest. C. Being the tallest. Or D. The more intelligent.
See? Well, since I'm a gym man, I'm gonna go with the strongest.
A and C ain't wrong. Actually, B. The fastest.
Hmm.
Okay, for the bad books. How tall is the Dustman? A. 8 feet. B. 7 feet. C. 9 feet. And D. 10 feet. Oh,
Hmm.
Um. Wait, whose turn is it?
yours.
It's mine and Dylan's turn, but I'm letting Dylan reply first.
I suppose I would go with B.
Ah, dang it! Okay, I'll go with C then.
C and B ain't wrong. It's actually A. 8 feet tall.
Is it B, or whenever it's not C, it's either B or A?
Well, who knows? And for the Gamer Brothers hard question. How much does the big man known as Dustman weigh? A. 1,200 pounds. B. 500 pounds. C. 900 pounds. Or D. 800 pounds.
See? Say the answers again.
1,200 pounds, 500 pounds, 900 pounds, or 800 pounds.
I'll go 800.
D and C ain't wrong. It's actually A. 500 pounds. For question 77, the trick question. Is there true that Arizona has 85 Bigfoot sightings? Yes or no?
No.
Yes.
Yes, ding ding ding, correct.
Oh, dang it.
And for 78 for the Gaming Brothers, how many Bigfoot sightings has been reported in Georgia? A. 150, B. 190, C. 149, or D. 120.
I'll go with. I guess. I don't know.
Do,
I'll go
do,
with C.
do you actually spell the name wrong? Team Bad Mooks?
What? I was not paying attention. Cool. Ah, yes. Bad mooks. That's clearly what they're called. Yep. Mhm. What do you mean? There's another group called the Bad Mooks. They're their alternate counterparts. Clearly, that's what I was going for. Yep. Mhm.
What was the answer you should pick?
Oh my god.
Monster. So good.
Oh, God.
I mean, I'm drinking monsters.
Yeah,
What is
I'll
it?
forget it about that.
I'll go with C. And I will go with A.
A.
Yeah.
Wrong.
A.
C. Ding ding ding, correct. 149.
Hey, hey!
Okay, for the bad books or the bad mooks. How many
I'm
Bigfoot
tired.
sightings? How many Bigfoot sightings has been reported in Utah? A. 72, B. 90, C. 140, or D. 60.
I'm gonna go with C.
But it seems that.
Jesus
Oh
Christ.
my goodness! That notification is even worse than Kyle's, and I never thought I'd hear myself say that. At least I remember to turn mine off. Ugh.
Well,
This
the
is also
answer
coming
is
from the
C.
guy who just called you guys the bad books, so maybe I shouldn't be talking. Anyways, you go with C. I suppose I'll go with D.
D and C ain't wrong. It's actually A. 72. A trick question for the Gamer Brothers, which is question 80. Is it true that New Mexico has 100 Bigfoot sightings? Yes or no?
No. Yes.
Yes, ain't wrong. No, ding 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 ding. Correct. It's actually no, that one. Okay, for a trick question, this is the last question though, even though this the normally is 80, but I always has a bonus. How many Bigfoot sightings has been reported in Missouri? A 170, B 190, C 200, or D 166.
I'm gonna go with C.
I suppose I would go with B.
D or B?
B.
B. C and B ain't wrong. It's actually D.
Dang it.
Well, turns out the Giver Brothers win this song.
Did we seriously win with you just picking C the entire time?
Yep.
Yep.
That's awesome. Okay, I'll admit this. That's hilarious, but I think that's even funnier than us winning because of the D20.
Okay. After this, whoops, come on. After this, the prize for the winning team is going to pick the next questions, the next quiz next time. Spain's history is not what I'm going to do since Malachi is going to be the main, actually the sole host on that one. So
Ah.
that one is out.
All right,
What?
what are the options?
Avatar, Gargoyles, which is a cartoon show. Gummy Bears, also cartoon show. History. I'm not certain of the MLP actually is. Let me see first of all. MLP, come on, you. MLP. Come on, come on, come on, come on.
It would be great if there was a line guard one.
Um, might be happening. True, probably. Okay, save. No, MLP has not been updated with any questions, so that one is out.
Wait,
The
it has
Phantom,
how many?
the MLP questions hasn't been updated yet.
Oh.
So the Phantom is about a comic character. Pokemon, which I really don't know if I actually have updated yet. SAP Foundation question about space. Star Wars canon. Star Wars expanded universe. Two of them actually, and Star Trek. So which one will it be?
Oh no.
I mean, I do love that space option, so
The only thing I know about Star Trek are the Klingon and the Millennium or something like that.
Dominion.
Yeah.
Okay. So you who's what do you want to pick though?
Oh, and also
Um,
Q.
space is an option, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right, I guess we'll go with space. Space is my thing.
Well,
that's just background.
Oh, sorry.
well, since space is gonna be the next game show stream, but I don't know yet. But it's early next year, actually, by next month.
Yeah.
But right now this is the last game show of this particular year,
Yeah.
and yeah, I will update some more, but there won't be any more about cryptids. But I can say this: Malachite actually has this super millionaire quiz with about cryptids. He did ask me not to mention one of his questions, they were mine, which I didn't. So even if I wanted to do more about the cryptids, I probably would have to find some more resources, not resources, but more of more. But I did actually find a website that contained dozens, dozens of different cryptids. But some of them
What
actually had been. Uh, it was actually official website, but some of the cryptids there had been debunked as hoax. And
what
one of
about
the
the gods
questions,
and the mystical creatures? Mythical.
mythical creatures like
Mythical.
griffins, like that. Yeah, that
Yeah, no,
probably
that.
could be one of the things. Um, okay. One of the questions I did put about the Beast of Darkmoor, which was from the United Kingdom, I can say it was actually a feline creature, often been seen as black, which is some people
Oh.
had assumed as being is actually photos been taken of this creature. It is said to be as close to as a jaguar. But some people assume maybe this could have been a jaguar escaped from a local zoo or anything, but it's unlikely. Most of the authorities, like the police and all that, they had immediately ruled out there's not such things at all. But there were actually even on this website there were actually about two Bigfoot creatures in the United Kingdom. One that was Um, known for about I think was big feet, a jumping Bigfoot, but it was also unlikely there was even going to last particularly long because some experts or uh, researchers within this cryptozoology, what's called, they believe its numbers were quite small, so they would be extinct.
Yeah.
But no one knows for certain about this. And Bigfoot itself, well, knowing it has been a lot of reports just in the US alone, and based on that, the other like the Yeti or the abominable snowman,
Also, I
or
wish you gave me questions about Wendigos because that would be awesome.
the Wendigos probably as mythical.
Yeah, oh,
Um,
I thought they were cryptids. I thought they were cryptids.
they are cryptids, but they also, well, I mean, there hasn't been anything. It's like skinwalkers. They have
Oh,
been also reported. They also have been reported as cryptids, but they actually have been had been is a huge part of the Navajo Indians culture and mythology. But the problem
oh,
is, if but the problem is, if you would even go to one of those Navajo Indians reservations and even want to talk to those elder part of the population there,
yeah.
they refuse to even talk about it or even mention it by its name because they
Yeah.
believe, but by mentioning about the name that, but how do they call it's they believe will be a draw of attention to it. Often being
Oh,
described, but they often being described as being take shape of a deer. But
yeah.
only the only thing is that when they start taking the shape or the form of a deer, is that it look sick, very skinny. Like you can see the rib cage on the chest
Yeah.
and its skin hanging loose on the body, almost like
I
rotting
mean, they're
flesh.
skinny, but they're strong as heck.
They are tall as well,
And don't they
and they
have
are
kind of claws or
mm-hmm, mm-hmm, and they're supposed to be quite fast. I
they're
believe
supposed to be what?
maybe they're known to be quite fast runners.
Oh, yes.
I believe I do believe that they're known to be as I believe twice, almost three times faster than normal human,
Yeah. Have you seen the game
and they can even
Until Dawn?
what now?
The game Until Dawn.
Never heard of it.
Oh, well, you should look it up because it's pretty good. It's about well, I'm not gonna spoil anything, but there has that kind of creature in it.
Hmm, probably not. Well, I mean, there is a lot of the mythical creatures out there.
Yeah.
Um, I might do a quiz based on mythical creatures from different mythology, American, European, maybe Japanese, depending
Go
on
for
where,
the
where I can
Greeks.
find.
Those are good too.
A lot of them actually. Well, I should probably end here soon. It is almost 3 hours.
Well,
Wow.
it's also getting late for me, so it's good with
Yeah,
me.
it's almost 1:21 a.m. But I'm not even going to bed yet. Not for another
Yeah.
several hours. I'm probably going to bed around maybe 5, 6 in the morning.
Yeah. Anyway.
Oh, I need to stretch. Oh, I've been sitting too long. Well, this stream went a little bit different than usually, especially while having Stormy when he almost, what happened when he told me to delete them. But eventually we talked to him that not seeing but convincing him. But we talked to him that we
Yeah.
understood in that in that that he wanted me to delete those from the beginning. But I mean, I can understand he forgot to even ask about it, and we didn't make him to even show himself or even talk himself.
Yeah.
But he agreed to let it to keep all of those streams there is. I
Yeah.
mean, I understand how he feels, but now he at
Nah,
least knows it's like. But now he at least knows that we all know it's like how it's like to be autistic and have been targeted as a bully. I know that's
yeah,
like
I know that.
gaming guy knows it's like everyone knows. So it's This happened, and this is an actual still a constant problem with the people with autistic. They are being bullied because
especially
they're
at school.
hmm or not only that. In my country, there are a lot of big companies. They often doesn't want to hire people with the physical disabilities like autistic or even Down syndrome because they don't think they can even handle the pressure or even the stress in working in this big
Uh,
industry.
that kind of
Well, I
judgment
mean,
always
it's
like trigger me. Like, what is the proof that we can't do it?
true.
I mean,
I
of
mean,
course
like
we
it,
can do our own.
and, and like Hoodie said, he knows someone who is studying at college and is also
Yeah,
autistic. So they go to show you people with autistic can make a lot of difference. And like I said, Stormy, we don't even know like some of the most brilliant people in the history, like Da Vinci. He made a lot of
yeah,
schematics for different war machines, like the parachute, which tested to be
yeah.
working centuries later to work. We don't even know if he's gonna be autistic. And in Albert
He
Einstein,
also create the planes.
he was Yeah, and Albert Einstein, he was the smartest person at his during his lifetime in the world, and he's still
Yeah, I know that.
even years, a long time, even a long time after his death, is considered one of the brilliant minds. Is it
Yeah.
like even though that even Stephen Hawking, even though he didn't had even though he wasn't autistic, but he was one of the brilliant minds, and he suffered from a
Oh, he
disease
wasn't
which
autistic,
made
but he got something worse, I think.
ALSS, yes, and he did also the only one in the history that surpassed the life limit. Most people die from it after, usually after like maybe it's 5 or 10 years, but he
Yeah,
lived with that disease for 55 years, the
yeah.
longest.
And
And
also
it
he
just to
came out with a
see
theory of black holes.
exactly.
And
Came up with
Einstein, I
all of them.
believe, the what's the calculation again? The equation that he made?
Uh, you mean the E equals S2? That was not him.
Yeah, that
Nope, that wasn't even
the
Stephen
E
Hawking.
equal MC or something like that.
That wasn't Stephen Hawking. That was Einstein.
Yeah, I did say Einstein.
Oh, yeah, but still, a lot of things happened. So I know what it's like to
Yeah,
having a person who's have been physical disabled or autistic.
yeah.
I mean, Stormy has a right on
Well,
that, and I'm like, I can understand he if he had told me to delete those streams, which Game Guy did. He did tell me right before when he did show me, ask me if I could delete those, and I did.
yeah.
But Stormy never did. But I understand that. But he agreed to let those will remain. It just like I said, I'd give him advice if something would be that he is um, feeling really mad, angry. Always use something to punch, like one of those punching bags, to relieve the stress and the anger that way. Because
Yeah,
it is one of the. But I can understand why he has much anger because he has been bullied a lot, which is
yeah.
understandable. I mean,
I can confirm bullying will make you aggressive at one point.
mm-hmm, mm-hmm. That's absurd.
I know because that's how it made me a fighting, confrontative person. Anytime someone makes me mad, I confront them directly. Especially the bullies. Like, I legit fought them at one point and kind of sent them flying because I didn't know much strength yet. But anyway. Oh,
Yeah,
also, I don't even know my own diagnosis yet. None of my doctors even told me, and I'm like 24.
hmm, who knows? Well, I should probably end here. It's just past the 3 hour mark. Sheesh.
Yep. All right. Outro
Well,
time.
everyone, this has been fun. To despite what happened. Um, well, the next time, which is next week, Well, this is Switch Double signing off. Bye.
Bye. See ya.
And see ya.